pretty much a done deal? Talk to me about that.
I mean, we both agreed to it on my end, and we believe David them also said they'll fight. So now it's time to get contracts made, get a date down, venue, and everything set up, and we can get this thing started. So
He said, I'm on my job looking for this tough guy named Brian Norman Jr. If you see him or his dad, tell him that Devin Haney is looking for him. The same deal you wanted for Boots, will you take that for the Dream?
Yes.
so right now there's no contracts or anything. So that's all we're waiting on, getting stuff started.
So is it more of a verbal thing, or handshake agreement? Is this something obviously you guys signed and it's just now the working out part? How does that whole thing work?
Now, so far we just both agreed to fight each other. So like I said, now it's just time for the contracts. It's just at first, we got to say, do we want to fight each other? Well, of course, we said yes. They hit us up. We said yes. Then they hit Devin Haney up second, and then asked them did they want to do it. Then they said yes. So now it's time for contract time.
There you go. Brian Norman Jr. and Devin Haney thus far has agreed verbally to fight. Once again, it's a good look. Once again, what is there to take away or dislike about Devin the Dream Haney? I will never understand, but it is a sure tell sign that somebody is not a real boxing fan. If I hear anything negative about this kid, I know that you're not a real boxing fan. You're an emotional man. An emotional man that's emotional about another man that's younger than him. Because a lot of you guys are older than Devin Haney. So you're his senior, hating on this young man. It's completely preposterous. Devin moves like what you want your favorite fighter to move like. And name your favorite fighter, I bet he not moving like Devin. These is just facts at the end of the day, man. I'm so tired of this anti-Devin stuff. It's the lamest stuff in the world, bro. It really is. And the fact that this kid run to smoke the way that he does, and look, I get it. Instead of giving this kid his props, people just want to believe that it's some reason why he would take this fight, or the only reason why Devin would take this fight is because it's big money and stuff like this. Why can't you just say, damn, I'm impressed by what he's doing? But you Gervonta Tank Davis fans and you anti-black Mexicans, y'all can't do it. But y'all the one that's actually making Devin Haney a household name. Y'all the one that's actually making Devin Haney all that money that y'all complain about, that y'all think that he's getting. Well, not think that he's getting, he is getting. One of the best paid boxers in the game, if I might add, by the way, while having one of the best resumes in the game, if I might add. And not only that, the youngest undisputed champion, if I might add. Devin Haney got a lot going on for him, man. When him and Bill is done with it, man, they can talk they shit. They could be as cocky as they want, because as of right now, Devin Haney is killing it on all levels. And you want to know what's better? Like, he probably really is the heir to Mayweather. And I'm not saying skill-wise, but the hate that he has that he could use to make himself a wealthy man, oh my God, I ain't seen nothing like that since Mayweather, to be honest with you. And it looks like he's capitalizing on it. And one thing about Devin, he still remains a classy act, a gentleman in front of the camera, regardless of how y'all, he ain't got that overly cocky, offensive personality and stuff like that. He's still the same humble, God-fearing, God-loving kid, with his father, this is that and the third. I'm telling you, I don't know how y'all do it. It take a special type of person to hate on this young man. But anyways, let's talk about the fight. Good look. I wanted somebody to fight Brian Norman Jr. And another thing that we have to look at, you have to look at how they went about it. Now, we all know we wanted Brian Norman Jr., Jaron Boots Ennis. Oh, by the way, happy birthday to Jaron Boots Ennis. That's right. But we all know that we wanted to see that fight. At least boxing fans wanted to see that fight. I thought it'd been a great fight, and I thought that Brian Norman Jr. would be a good dancing partner. You know, that's what I thought. And even though we didn't get the fight that we wanted to, Devin Haney is showing that he is the can man for real, and anybody can get it. And he's willing to, this is the most important thing. And this is what I like about Devin Haney. He doesn't just have this status, but he also gambles with his status as if he's not where he's at in boxing, or he has not accomplished what he's accomplished. Meaning, he didn't let his accomplishments stick so far up his ass that he think he's too big to do this or challenge this person, challenge this person. The thing I like about Devin Haney is he's chasing anybody who the public views as a threat. Whether it's a threat to this boxing they like, whether it's a threat to this, or just a threat to everybody in a division. He runs to everybody that you think people don't want to go to and show you that he wants to smoke. It's great. But so what people really should start asking is, how does this look on the Jaron Ennis tip? And it doesn't look good. And that's part of doing a move like that. You know, on Haney's end, that's part of doing a move like that. But once again, it's just an opportunity that, you know, Jaron could have took to shine. That it's just another missed opportunity to shine or to be something. Now, a lot of people say Brian Norman Jr. they duck it. Like I said, I never looked at it like that. I can see the situation clearly for what it was. But then again, I'm not a person that's invested in boxing through my feelings. I'm a person that's invested through boxing through entertainment and my natural interest. So it'll be a little bit different from people that's like that. But you know, that's a fight that I wanted to see between them two, and it didn't happen. Now, if that can't happen, if Devin Haney want to do it, then okay, that I'm impressed, because Brian Norman Jr., he can crack, man. He can crack.
If you see him or his dad, tell him that Devin Haney is looking for him. The same deal you wanted for Boots, will you take that for the Dream?
Yes.